Hi everybody, welcome back to this Thursday's episode of What Wine Goes With That. I'm Dani Young, friendly neighborhood owner of a paint and wine company. What could be better? So this week we are going to talk about wine and feelings, which is what we do here at What Wine Goes With That, brought to you by Tipsy Talent. So what I do is I pair two wines with feeling. And we talk about which wine's going to go better. We look at this app, Delectable, and we see what other people have to say. Maybe tell some jokes because I'm hilarious. And we drink wine, lots of wine, and it's great. So last week, I promised you guys that I was going to have a surprise topic. Well, surprise! For those of you who know me, you probably guess what we're going to talk about. So this week, we are going to talk about what happens when you are having a really bad hair day and you go chop it all off. And we are going to pair a wine with that feeling. I have no idea which wine it's going to be. So this week we have two. We've got our fancy wine, one of the ones I've tasted from my travels, and then we have a grocery store wine. And these two are super different, so let's get started and see what happens. So the first one we have is called the Blondes. It's a Gewürztraminer. I think I can say that correctly. Studied in Germany for 4 months once upon a time, but my German, not so much. So, best people in the world though, and awesome, awesome, awesome wine. So this wine came from a German town here in Seattle called Leavenworth. It's a little made up little Bavaria in the middle of the mountains here, and amazing, amazing place. If you live in the Washington area and you haven't been, you totally gotta go. Great wine. You spend the whole day drinking wine and then go eat German food, and it's awesome. In the winter you can do sledding. In the summer you can just walk around in the heat. Gotta stop and eat the German sausage, and that pairs really well with all the wine that they sell there too. And if you're one of those people, like lots of my girlfriends that really like sweet, sugary wines, Leavenworth German wines, they're there for you. So we've got the Blondes, fun little picture. It's got some angels or fairies doing some magic on there, and this is from Icicle Ridge Winery, which is one that I really like. This wine I think was around $24. I'm going to start paying attention more now to the prices now that I'm doing this vlog so that I can report correctly to you guys, but at the time I think that's what I paid for it. And then we also have another wine by Charles & Charles. Or it's called Charles & Charles. And this is a Cab and a Syrah blend. Now, those of you who know me already know I'm a huge Syrah fan and a huge Cab fan. Cab is like my everyday wine that I pretty much always know goes with everything, other than blends and wine. Wine goes with everything, guys. That's why we're here. So yeah, different. Very, very different. Cab and Syrah, Gewürztraminer. So just going to start drinking them. We're going to see what people say. I'm going to tell you guys the story of my hair, and then we're going to see where we end up. And since this month I'm doing wine-related items as the theme for this month, I'm going to show off my little 30th birthday wine stopper. I already told you guys last week that I just turned 30, so I'm dated. So yeah, wine stoppers. Really recommend for leftover wine. What's that? I mean, when my husband's not home, I have a lot of leftover wine. Then when he's home, a bottle of wine just turns into 2 glasses, and that's not very much. So, but wine stoppers, good, fantastic. I really recommend these ones with the little rubber and kind of heavy on top because then they sit really well in your bottle. All right, so we're going to start with the white because you start with white. Still got my 30th birthday wine glass. Pour just a little bit and start drinking it. So you guys see that I have the very curly hair, and I've been doing this very, very natural, no more heat, no more shampoo, just cleansing conditioners and all these natural products. My little baby daughter has super, super curly hair too, and she loves it, to know that she looks like mommy, to know that mommy loves the curly hair, and I've been doing that, but my hair was blonde, very blonde, another reason for the Blondes. It was a great match for today. And I was going to have to go get my highlights fixed up. And I was looking at my hair in the mirror, and it's so damaged from all the chemicals and all the heat. I just done a Brazilian straightening treatment that was growing back into the curls. And I know from all these blogs and sites that I'm on about developing healthy curly hair that it takes like 8 months to a year of doing this all natural stuff to get your hair with those really, really beautiful curls. So I was like, forget it. I love short hair. I've done it before. I have the face for it. So I'm just going to cut it all off. And then I'll look like my baby. And she loves it. And I haven't decided if I love it yet. I've got a lot of compliments. But of course, people never tell you like, oh, your hair looks awful. They just tell you it looks great. I think it makes me maybe look a little bit older. I've had a lot of people tell me it makes me look younger. So that's what I'm going for. It's summer. So it's perfect. And in the end of the day, it's just hair. So the blondes. Oh, I go to my hairdresser who feeds me wine. So she's a curly hairstylist, cuts my hair. She's perfect. She feeds me wine, and she fed me a white, which I don't usually want whites. I usually want reds, but I was in such a playful mood, like, forget this hair, that I thought a white would go really, really well. But then at the end of the day, kind of always want a red. So, and I'm still very, very ambivalent about how I feel about my hair. So, and I feel like that's most women. Most women, even on a good hair day, you're still not sure how you feel about your hair. And the one thing that I've noticed with the shorter hair is there's no like, it's not as obvious, oh, I'm having a good hair day or a bad hair day. When you're having a bad hair day, you're just like, I hate my haircut. And when you're having a good hair day, you're like, oh, I love my haircut. So that's kind of the downside. So what do people have to say? Ooh, Marilyn. Marilyn says, very nice, sweet, fruity white wine. Blondes do have more fun. I think I agree with Marilyn on blondes have more fun. Actually, I've been told multiple times that I look better as a brunette, and of course it's my natural hair color, but I'm so identified with being a blonde that I keep spending all the money. So I'm really hoping as I get my hair more healthy, and I'll just start to love the brown, and I have my little mini-me who has the brown. Oh, look, I'll even show you guys a picture. That's my little lumpus, little Lorelei with her pouty face and her curls. See how much she looks like me? She just touches my hair and then touches her own hair. It's the sweetest thing in the world. Okay, whoops, I exited out of my app. Okay, back to the delectable. So fruity, fun. Everyone's talking about how they bought these in great wineries, and I love wine tasting. It's very nice summer white, so this is kind of giving me a very happy feeling. It's reminding me of being in Leavenworth. I think this one I went with my sister, my baby, when she was 3 months old, and I bought this bottle. Very happy, very playful, which is how I'm starting to feel about my hair, and I think that's what you're going for on a day when you're just having such a bad hair day and you just decide that's it, cutting it all off. You got to be in a sort of playful mood. You can't take yourself too seriously because otherwise you're not going to do it. All right, so now we're going to try the Charles and Charles, and I'm not going to lie, you guys, I picked this one because look at that bush of hair he's got on him. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but he's got like 80s hair, so probably should have started with this one because that's how my hair was feeling that day. But usually go whites to reds, so sorry, a little bit out of order, but this was my thinking on picking the wines today. And we're going to go to what people had to say. This is a Washington State blend of Cab and Syrah. I really like both of these. A lot of smoke and spice on the nose. This wine smells delicious, guys, and this is like a $10 bottle of wine, and if you buy it at Fred Meyer, it is on sale, you know, if you buy 6 bottles at once, and why wouldn't you? I mean, you know you're going to drink them. It's not like it goes bad. Unless you open it, so you just gotta drink the whole bottle at once. So, this one's nice. This is a very nice, very smooth wine. It's a little bit jammy. It's definitely got that Cabernet flavor, so it's kind of a mix. The Syrah, and you got your jammy, and you got your fruit, and then you've got like your real smoothness of the Cabernet. You don't have as much pepper as you get in a normal Syrah. So this one's smooth. This one's relaxing. You know, like maybe you come home, you have a really bad hair day, and you don't want to cut all your hair off. Maybe you go with the the Charles and Charles, right? And this will just sort of relax you. You can think better of it, and you can ask yourself if you really want to do it. Or maybe when you do cut all your hair off and you get home and you're like, what did I just do? Then, you know, it's a smooth, easy wine, and it's pretty good. But for me, because the kind of person that I am, and because of the playfulness when I chopped all my hair off and as she was styling it, you guys, I was like, oh my god, this looks so bad. And she's great, but I did not like the way she styled it until the next day. I washed it again and I styled it again. And then I was like, oh, okay. And by wash it, of course, I didn't use any shampoo because that's crazy. Then I styled it and I got my curls back. I was like, okay, I think I can do this. But you know, it's like, even if it looks bad, whatever. It's hair. It grows. It's summer. You can wear big goofy hats and be crazy and scarves in the hair and just not care. So there you go, guys. Today for me, it is the blondes. It is me still hanging on to blondes have more fun, and I still have these little highlights that haven't grown out yet, so I'm still like a little tiny bit of a blonde. And, you know, fun white wine. Let's kick off the summer that finally arrived to Washington in July. Finally. Well, guys, this has been What Wine Goes With That. I'm Dani Young. I have a fantastic, again, paint company, Paint and Wine. If you live anywhere in the Seattle area, feel free to reach out to me. And actually, if you leave a comment down below and then reach out to me and tell me that you saw me on here, I will be happy to give you a bunch of free entries into a party at any time, or even give you a huge discount on booking a party with me. So let me know you like the video, guys. For all of you that watch me every week, you know, just go ahead right down there and click on that little red subscribe button and let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what topics you guys want to do. Next week, we are going to talk about what wine pairs with, one day you have a job and the next day you're job hunting. All right, stay tuned. As usual, guys, no worries. No wine was wasted in the making of today's episode. Cheers.